What is up, guys? Today we're gonna be working on my Gaint Seek, and we're gonna go ahead and add some Jhones style H bars to it, which I told you guys I wasn't done with it. We're gonna do some more stuff to it. We're gonna have some more fun. Let me show you the bike I'm talking about. Okay, I'm focusing this year on bikes that I already have. So this one has kind of a straight bar on it. So all I'm gonna do is make it more of a gravel adventure type. That's been the whole mission of this particular build since the beginning, since I got it. And these Jhones bars are gonna help. Let's go ahead. I'm not gonna put it on the rack. I don't think I need that just to change the bars. My only concern is that the cables are not long enough, but we're gonna find out soon. All right, so we're gonna start with the 2.5 and we're gonna take off the end caps. End cap. And then we're gonna take the 3 and we're gonna take off this guy right here. Should take off grip, and then of course my AW1. And now we're going to just repeat the process here. And the only difference here, of course, is take off the shifter as well. Which, if you guys run into this issue where you can't take it off, because the shifter's not long enough, it's okay. We're gonna take off the stem too. So we'll worry about that when we take off the stem. Now that the stem is off, take off the shifter. Okay, so the reason I had to take off the stem is because I'm gonna go ahead and add this Ritchie stem, because this is a 31.8 millimeter opening on this side, and this is a smaller one. So this particular bar has the bigger clamp size. So let's go ahead. I'm going to clamp it on the bars and then put it on the bike. So now that I have it on, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the steerer tube. It's not the way I want it, but I don't think the shifter cable is going to reach. So let's try it like this first. Start by putting the top cap off. And we're gonna adjust the bars slightly. not gonna tighten them too much because we might have to move them still. And then, I should have put the shifter on first. The brake lever doesn't. Brake lever. Alright, we're gonna do some slight adjustment on the bars here. Let's get them nice in the middle, and then tighten them down a bit. Not too much, just in case I have to move them later. I'm able to. But for right now, we're gonna leave them like that, and we're gonna put on the front brake. All right, guys. So what do you guys think so far? You liking the vibe? Let's go ahead and finish up the grips and see what we could do. All right, so I was right. The shifter cable is not long enough, so I'm gonna get it up and running, but I'm gonna have to look, it's already stretched out to the max. But I'm gonna see what I could do there. Probably just get a longer cable in the near future. I'm also trying to figure out how to do the bar tape. I don't know if I should do it here or here, but I'm gonna see if I could do it here and here. Alright guys, so this is pretty much the way it's going to stay for right now. I did have to move around the spacers to make sure that the handlebars were kind of flushed, which I think looks way better than the angle I had them on. I ended up using 3 pieces of bar tape here. 1, 2, and then 3. What I did is I did this one first, and then I put them up to here, and then I wrapped it around. And then I put, once again, this one was like way here, so I was able to wrap it around and then bring it over here. I don't know if that makes sense, but 1, 2, 3 pieces, and I like the way it's looking. I still need my wide range cassette, and when I get my wide range cassette, I will switch my rear derailleur. And I have a rear hydraulic brake, but not a front. So I don't know if I'm gonna switch that out or not. And then miles. I'm gonna try to add some fire road access ability. I was gonna do that today, but unfortunately I am in LA, and if you haven't heard, LA is surrounded by fires right now. So going on a fire road, even though it's not on fire in that area, I might stop emergency vehicles who need to get to wherever they need to get there. So I'm not going to do that at this particular time. So for right now, I'm just going to go around the streets. So I'm in the middle of a ride with the new bars. And the one thing I will say is that you do got to get used to them. I did 2 little laps around I did 2 laps around my block. Dialed them in, make sure I had them at the angle I want. Once again, because of the shifter housing, I can't get them where I want to. But I got them to where I could go out for a ride, and after I got used to them, they're actually pretty cool. They're pretty cool bars. They do give you a wider grip on your bars, which is, I guess, is good. It did make my bike really twitchy, which that's what you got to get used to. It's more responsive, which once again, I guess it's a good thing. I don't know if it was supposed to do that, but that's what it did for me, and I almost got hit by this truck behind me. So yeah, if you're gonna switch to this style of bars, just you have to get used to them. You have to go in there knowing that these are not going to handle like the flat bars that you have. But if that's something that you're looking for, then these are actually a really good choice. Again, these are the Jones's H style bars. They're not the actual Jones's, because you can't afford them. I got these off AliExpress for like 40 bucks. I'm happy with them. Kids and I bike a whole different vibe. Handles different, rides different, which, you know, when you have so many bikes, you do want to make the riding unique on each one. And this one does do that. This one does give you a very unique ride than any other bars I have. With that said, I'll put them through the paces some more and do some more work on this particular bike, and Yard Sale Cycles out.